What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to show you how you can paint a car at home for less than $100. So as you guys can see, I'm a little bit messy. Already started the painting phase, already got it sanded down, already got it 2 coats on. Just wanted to jump on here, excuse me, and make a quick video on showing you guys how you can paint your car at home for less than $100. So let's jump into it. So as you can see, like I said, a little bit dirty. This process does get messy if you're not careful. The biggest thing I could possibly say is try to do it in a controlled environment. So right now it is winter. It's cold outside. We're trying to do it inside. So we pulled the car here in the garage. We got everything taped up, tarped off. And the main reason for that is wind. If you have wind and you're doing it outside, which you can do, I've painted cars outside, you can do, but you have to do it on a non-windy day. You're gonna realize if you do it on a windy day, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have streaks and the paint's not gonna go on correctly just because that wind, it's blowing in the air. You're gonna have a lot of issues. So I recommend doing it in a controlled environment. Even though we're inside, you still need airflow. So we've got the garage door propped open a little bit and the back door propped open a little bit to have airflow in here. For that reason, you have the paint and all that. You don't want to be breathing in the chemicals. So the biggest thing with that is having masks. Whenever you're doing with paint, you should have masks. So that's a big thing. You should be wearing this. As you can see, like I said, I got paint on myself. It's from where I've touched the car and got it on the gloves and rubbed my face. But other than that, you should always have a mask on when you're painting. The other thing is getting into painting the car. The steps go getting the car in, obviously, getting it prepped, meaning you need to sand it down. So you can go to your local automotive store or your local Walmart and get some car automotive sandpaper. Every car is going to be unique on what it needs, how much sanding, depending on what stage it's in. So you want to get a really good sand job. If you do not, your paint is not going to bond to the car properly. So the biggest thing, like I said, is getting it taped up and sanding it down properly so your paint sticks and adheres to the car. The next thing after you get it sanded down is just tarping it up. Now what we did is we went to Walmart, bought some very, very cheap plastic so we could strap it and place it all throughout on the bottom of the floor to protect the carpet, because there is carpet in this garage. And then obviously all around the car, and we just got painter's tape and taped it all up. Little tip, what we did is we actually lifted the hood and then threw the tarp down, or the plastic down, and then closed the hood. That made a nice seal in here, so we're all good with that. Then obviously went around, taped everything up, and then from there we went into jumping into paint. So first we bought some, this is automotive enamel. This is a gloss black, so as you can see, it's kind of got a little bit of shine, and we do have some light that's putting down on here. But we went and bought 5 cans of this. Now, whenever you're painting a car, it depends on how much you're painting. So in this example, we are just painting the hood and the top of the roof around the sunroof, and that's it. Now, we got 5 cans. I don't think we're gonna use all 5 of those cans. Typically, you're gonna wanna put 4 to 5 coats on. We've already done, I believe, 2 coats, so we've got about 2 left to go, and we're not even 2 cans down. So I think we're gonna have a leftover, but I would recommend getting more and taking back what you don't use, because the more coats you put on it, the better. The other thing we did get is some gloss clear. So this is like a clear coat that we're gonna put on the car to help protect the paint, make it a little bit better finish, make the car overall look a little bit better. But overall, that's the steps. And the biggest thing when you're painting is making sure you're not gonna get too close, because if you get streaks, it's not gonna look good. You're gonna see in the end result, once everything dries, those streaks and those runs. So you're gonna make sure you're painting correctly, nice and slow. Depending on your environment, what type of paint you're using, you're gonna be about 6 to 12 inches. I know that's a range. I'm typically around 8 to 10 inches off the surface of the car. Big thing, obviously when you're painting, you should all know this, shake your cans. Shake your cans very well. Now, like I said, we've got 2 coats on here already. So let's show you guys a quick example on how we're gonna do this. So you're gonna come over here. Almost messed up there. What was that rule? Masks. Put your mask on. Shake the can. Let's see if you can see this right. The big thing is not to be in a rush when you're painting. You want to take your time. Take it nice and easy and slow. It's going to take coats. Your whole goal is to slowly put a nice even layer on the car of paint. Let it dry and then add another layer. Let it dry, add another layer. And that's just pretty much how the process goes. Take your time, let it dry, let it set, and just look at how you're doing the car. Make sure you're just taking your time and doing it properly, because you're gonna be driving this car. Why not make it look better than it was by just taking an extra 15 minutes, extra 20 minutes, taking your time when painting, letting the car dry. Overall, that's pretty much how you paint a car. It's very, very, very simple. Now, if you have any questions, make sure you guys drop them in the comments. I'll love to go over them. A Hyundai Tiburon that we're painting, like I said, we're only doing the hood right now in the top of the roof. It's got sun damage and rock damage, so that's why we did that. Overall, so far it's going good. We've got a couple more coats to go. And thanks for watching this video, and hope you guys tune into the next one. See ya.